I'm not in charge here. We can't hear you.
Is that better?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So sorry. My name's Heather. I am a queer author of dark fantasy and supernatural horror, and I'd like to welcome you to the productivity stream 6 for the June 2027
2022.
2022 with the beautiful people I have here. And would you like to do your intros?
Yes.
Yes.
I have to click my Milo note. There it is. I lost it. Hi, I'm Writing Mom Samantha El Nassit. On my channel, I talk about writer things, parent things, and writer-parent things. On Mondays, I host streams very similar to this, where we chit-chat, have a good time, and do productivity sprints. Or we have parties, like we will be doing at the end of this month to celebrate the end of the second quarter this year. Or we talk about whatever the fuck I want to talk about, like Let's Talks, where next month we're talking about a mermaid-themed movie. Don't know which one yet. We still got to vote on that. And if you would like to read a sample of my writing so that you know that I do know what I'm talking about when I talk about writing stuff, I have a spooky flash fiction up on my website. And if you would like to get a sneak peek, be among the first to read my murderous, villainous story. Yes, those were the right adjectives. All that glitters. You can sign up to my newsletter. It's going to go out either Monday or Tuesday. One of those 2 days. I'm hoping Monday, but I got a lot to do Monday, so it might be Tuesday. You can also just sign up to the newsletter to keep up to date with all things Sam and some things dubba, because I am one of the co-organizers. Yeah, be sure to like this stream, subscribe to Heather.
And other people, if you're not already. Their links are in the description.
Cody.
Hello, hi everybody. My name's Cody K. I'm a gay creator, like to make gay things. Treat people who had it too good for too long. And I'm currently going through a little bit of a rebranding right now, just pretty much when we're working on this stream. Because they just like to make a lot of gay things, and so I have to separate a lot of stuff and just do a lot of back things. Anywho, follow me, social media links down below. My link tree will probably change during the stream, so if it looks different from now to the end, don't worry about it, it's fine. It's intentional.
Okay, so what we're going to do today is run 4 25-minute sprints so that I can get the time in, because we're a productivity sprint. But and there is a question, so feel free to answer it in the comments. I have given my lovely co-host a bit of a heads up, but we're all still thinking on the question.
I think
So-
I might have an answer.
Oh, you
I
might
have
an answer.
I have a good enough answer.
Good enough answer.
I also have a good enough answer.
Oh, excellent. So we'll just say hi to people that have turned up. So hi, Essie. Hi, Ali. And Savon. Hi, Cody. Thank you for being in the chat. And Athena. Melanie. Oh, hello, Julie. Oh, I feel so seen when big channels come say hi. Hi. Lindsay. Oh, my good friend Stephanie. Hello. And Caitlin has just finished her productivity stream. So also remember to be in the playlist so you don't miss anyone. I have got those linked, both the productivity playlist and the social playlist. Yes, those ones.
Also, a reminder that we still have 2 fundraisers going on. If you would like to donate to the NaNoWriMo one, you can go to Julie's Productivity Sprint 2. And if you would like to donate to the International Rescue Committee, you can go to the Instagram. Those should also be linked down below. And for those who may not know, we have bingo cards. We have both the generator and some pre-made ones that Cody actually made.
They so pretty.
You can find those in the media kit, which should be in the dubba link tree down below.
I will double check in the first stream that I have all the links that need to be in there. I'm 90% sure I have. We still do have a co-host that should be turning up, but I think she may have had work last night. Because I am in Australia, in WA, She is also a WA writer.
Hmm.
What's WA?
West Australia, sorry.
Oh, okay.
I
No,
just
not
accepted this.
Washington. Yeah, no. So I live in the same state as Emily does.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay.
Well, when you said first you were like Australia WA, I
Right.
was like trying to figure out if I knew what that was, and then decided no, I did not.
No, it's fine. Yeah, so I'm
But
on
I
the
know
West
now.
Coast. So should we jump into our first stream? Also, please let me know who you would like to win a little race.
Werewolf 3, easy.
3.
Next.
Okay. You have spoken, have you, Cody? Okay.
Look here, stranger. I have nothing in common with. Monster.
Technically, I picked first, so.
Fine.
I'm going
I'll
for the
take-
knight.
I'll take the blue Frankenstein. 'cause he's a butthead.
Okay. So, best of luck with your
My
creativity.
brand.
It's all right. I used to be called the Lichen Project, so that's all right. But I'm going for the little knight person. And here is our question. Happy writing?
alien that I don't think anybody voted for.
No, we did have an alien vote.
Who voted for the alien?
Who did it?
Stephanie
scroll
did.
Oh, and Amber. Stephanie and Amber.
Mm.
Yes, and Amber. So, I'm going to take this off. But in case anyone was in the last social screen with Katie Ann, I finished it and I wore it. Sorry. So, with our question, we did get some lovely answers. We have someone who just wants a Disney villain. She enjoys the villain side, but don't know who would write it.
Go hit him up.
I know that Disney has a Twisted Tales series out that does look at that. There is, I believe, it's
Maleficent?
Yes, Maleficent. There's also a Selena Valentino has a villains series out as well that looks at them. I've read the first one. Got to get more into those. Okay, Stephanie also would like the 12 Dancing Princesses done, but with more Dark Twisted. I know Jessie Burton has a 12 Dancing Princesses out, and I'm pretty sure Erin Craig has done a retelling of the 12 Dancing Princesses. I think that's the House of Salt and Sorrow. I could be completely wrong. Nice to have you. I'm not even going to try to attempt that because I'll butcher that username. Amber, I totally agree. Laini Taylor would just be magic. And Shakespeare. Shakespeare would be a fun one. We have a lot of Little Mermaid retellings that people want. There are some good ones out there. So, Sam. Not that one. That one.
Yes, I
You have the screen. Who would you like?
I would want Sherilyn Kenyon to tackle like Norse mythology and do some Loki specifically retellings because she's written a lot of other mythologies and she's handled some of their other dicier characters in interesting ways. So I would be interested to see how she handles that. Especially because, like, to me, Loki is a bit of a giant brat, but like he almost never does anything maliciously, except what he did to Balder. That was it. Otherwise,
he wasn't really very nice to Balder.
I
have to say,
no one's perfect, but
I have to say, I wasn't a fan of the Neil Gaiman Norse mythology retellings.
I haven't read them. But I normally don't like anybody's Norse mythology retellings because everybody just paints Loki as like this evil ass hat. And it's like he helps defeat the giants and he fixes a lot. Like any mess he creates, he cleans up. So.
Oh no, he does Loki. Neil Gaiman does Loki well. It's not my favorite retellings of Norse mythology. We have your child being said hello to.
She's distraught because we had gotten Culver's a couple days ago, but her kids' meal she had just like left on the table, so I ate her chicken tenders. Where did my chicken tenders go? I was like, they were out here for more than 24 hours. You know the rules.
Fair enough.
She accepted it, and she just heated up the grilled cheese, so it was fine.
We have a very similar rule in my house. Like if there's always mac and cheese that's made, and if it's more than 24 hours old, I am going to eat it because then it's like, cool, you guys have not looked at this for 24 hours. We're eating it. Cool, it is now mine. And they understand. My roommate's like, yeah, that's fine. Okay, cool.
And to be fair, they weren't even hers. They were her brother's. He had decided he didn't want them, so she took them. So they're even more free game as far as I'm concerned.
So you had third-hand chicken nuggets.
as many a mom's midnight snack.
Oh, as a mom, yes. Anything in the fridge is free game.
Yep.
I mean,
Oh.
Athena, it's okay. All three of my children constantly get misgendered, which is very interesting when my youngest gets misgendered as she. Now, for record, I don't feel this is actually telling. I just know society. So when she's wearing like bright pink pastel shirt with a unicorn on it and a little skirt and her cowgirl boots, and she's got long hair, and they call her he, I'm like, interesting.
All right.
That's a bit strange. Thank you, Emily. That's what it was. Sorry.
Like I said, I haven't read Neil Gaiman, so
Yeah. At all, or
no,
No, me either.
haven't read
Okay.
any Neil Gaiman.
So,
you need to read it.
so,
I'm not against it. I just haven't.
so I'm about to expose myself a little bit. I started reading books all of like 3 or 4 years ago. Like regularly.
Welcome to the reading. Welcome to the world of reading.
So
I'm so glad you could come.
Like,
'cause,
my claim to reading fame is I've read over 400 romance novels. Other things are, yeah, but I've read over 400 romance novels. So.
And it's for a very stupid reason. I mean, it's not a stupid reason for in my brain it is, but it's not. It's because when I was younger, it was just all big word, like it was all words. So I was like, "There's no pictures in these books." No.
Fuck these books.
And then that's how I got into manga. And then it was like, manga, yes. I
Oh
can
no, so
see.
you have been reading.
Like okay, yeah.
We could start a whole debate right now about what is classified as reading. I am pro graphic novels, comics, manga, audiobooks.
If you're
they're all
taking in
reading.
a story format that requires visually reading or listening to somebody read words to you, then you're reading.
Yeah. I mean, I read manga like on and off, but I guess to answer this question, it's just for me. It's like, oh, I've read like.
You mean novels?
Novels. I've
Novels,
not read novels. Yeah. I only started reading like reading novels. I do audiobooks. They're my favorite. I actually started reading like novels like on my Kindle and stuff in like 2020.
Audiobooks became my best friend when I had children.
When I go to work, audiobooks are my best friend.
Let me tell you, Emily, you want to know anything about romance novels from the 1980s or 1990s? I got you. I know so much about romance novels. Harlequin, not Harlequin, paranormal.
Also, ask her about her webcomic novels. There's a whole other debate.
Cody, I just added like 15 more because they released a bunch that are like, hey, let's get married under these unbelievable circumstances and have a fake relationship. And I was like, oh, hello.
More genres for me to read, yes.
See, it's really funny because like on my channel, sometimes I'll do like quizzes or bingo boards and stuff. And I have questions about me because why wouldn't I? And one of them was like, what is my favorite genre? And the vast majority of all my friends and audience were like horror. And I'm like, ha, romance. And they're like, what? And I'm like, hee.
Yes,
I just am horror, but I love romance.
But yes, so we'll dive into our second sprint. Because we've got to get them words in. And choose who you would like to win this one.
Ooh.
Satan. I don't know if that's Satan, but I've named.
I was. You know what's also.
No, you took my werewolf. You can't.
That's why I was waiting because I was like, I really want the Imp Man, and then you're like, Imp, like fuck. I'm gonna go Skelebro.
I'm gonna stick with the Knight.
I didn't want.
He has to win.
One day.
I've got two chances now.
I just want to know why in the monster race there's a knight. What do you look like under that helmet, sir?
But yeah, like just lift it up. What if it's a mer? What if it's a mer knight?
Eric.
I was gonna say Eric.
So, best of luck. We've got Mummy and Skillo Boy. So you did 4. Go get some words, guys.
Hello, everybody. My boy didn't win.
Oh no. Who did
The,
win?
the knight.
One.
Yes.
Despite all my technical difficulties, my
Listen,
knight won.
he's like, she's struggle busting. I gotta win.
No, you win.
I
I gotta
gotta
give her a
go.
lift.
He's like, I gotta help out.
Yep. I don't know
Trying.
what, my net just had a massive hissy fit, and I was like, oh, this makes me look so good, doesn't it? So how did everyone go in the sprint?
That's
We
what I'm
had
trying to ascertain.
People came in to say hi before they went to bed. So, hello. Thank you for coming. We got 247 words. And while we wait for other people to tell us how they went, Chris, would you like, not Chris, Cody. Sorry, Cody. I was looking at something else. Would you like to answer the
Call
question?
co-host by a different name added to the bingo board.
Yes.
So I did 285 words because my outlining is slowing down a bit since the new outline I'm doing is POV specific only, as opposed to all of my plot notes that I needed for the other outline. So now I'm figuring out what actually needs to go in this outline. So go ahead, Cody.
Well, with what I did during the sprint is I created a new email because I'm basically separating all of my socials right now. I'm currently in the midst of it. And I've been trying to switch over my Twitter, but Twitter's like, this email already exists. I'm like, how? I just made it 5 minutes ago. But it's fine. It's fine. I'll have to deal with that later. Anywho, to answer this question, I would have to say I had a good enough answer, and now it's changing as I think about it. As it gets late, and my brain is currently on fire. I would have to say anything that's like mythology wise by a author I like. Her name is Haley Turner. The reason why I say this is because there is a series she has out right now called Soulbound, which is an MM romance that involves a mage and a werewolf, but you throughout the entirety of like 7 books, you go from like Greek mythos to Norse mythos to Aztec mythos to Native American mythos. Like you hit so many points on the way down, and then at one point there's shark shifters, and I was like, "Ma'am, I need answers. How does that work? How?" I love Bruce.
Shark shifting. Okay.
Yes. And I'm just like, because in this world, there's different types of shifters. And I'm like, how do shark shifters work, man? Because they're just bigger versions of their animal counterparts. Like, so they can only shift in the water. Where is their challenge ring at? Are they anthropomorphic? I have questions. You did not answer.
They're mer people.
Are they, though? So just what I need now. So yeah, I would just say that. Also, I do have a fidget shark.
They're like selkies. So like, just chilling in their closet is a thing. Is a shark.
Oh no, is he?
Shark skin.
So I do have an articulated shark, and I do call him Bruce. So when I was reading All That Glitters, I was like, "Oh, Bruce, buddy."
Let me tell you, in All That Glitters, Bruce was just, I think, human, and then Matt pointed out the shark in Finding Nemo is named Bruce,
Yes.
and I was like, "Well, he's a shark now."
That's why I named mine Bruce.
And do you know that they named the mechanical shark they had in Jaws Bruce as well?
I found that out very
so
recently, so I was like, "There's so many levels, so many layers."
Is that because you looked at your Libra pads with the odd dots? Sorry.
Because my husband told me.
Oh, okay. Swamp sirens. Ooh.
Ooh. Crocodile mermaid. Ooh. I'm intrigued.
I am.
That's what I was like. This one. We want this one. I actually came up with an idea. I would love to see Sean Maguire do Macbeth.
Yes.
That's my answer.
You may.
Okay.
Get Sean Maguire to do Macbeth.
No
I think
soda.
would be-
It's 11.
No soda. No
You
soda.
know better. She tries to catch me out sometimes, and then she'll be like, "Mom, can I have soda?" And like when I have brain fog, sometimes I don't think about the time, and I'll just be like, "Yes." And then her brother goes, "It's past 8," and I'll be like, "No, you can't. It's past 8." And then she just gives him the dirtiest of looks.
Siblings.
Gotta love it.
But that
And
sounds
we
like it
have-
could be a fun retelling. Sorry,
Yes.
I heard you. I was just engaged.
Yeah. Oh no, you were mumming.
Yes.
We've got editing, so we'll jump into the next sprint, and I have a different question for the last couple of sprints. So you ready? And tell me who's going to win this one.
Ooh, clown.
I'm taking werewolf this time. Werewolf number 3.
I'm going to take the Hannibal person at the back.
I was either going to be clown or Hannibal. I'm not going to let us clown.
So happy writing, everybody. Get some productivity if you're not writing, editing.
Trying to finish my sentence because it's a really good one and I don't want to lose it.
You do that. The pirate won that one.
Boo.
Don't you boo the pirate just because you're jealous.
That's right.
Boo.
Don't be a sore loser, Cody.
Boo.
That's right.
Water
I'm not.
signs.
That's okay. I won one race, so I don't care.
Listen, I'm not a sore loser. I just hate losing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went and found my outline for a dark fantasy romance novella I'm writing.
Yes.
And I've actually started writing rather than doing all preppy, bitty works. And then we have a new story, a new question. We have some interesting answers and good answers. Got someone who's just always loved it. Ready? Athena. Flowers in the Attic. Funny enough, I picked up myself a secondhand copy the other day of Flowers in the Attic. So you just want to try? Okay.
Cody, do you want to go first?
Yes, Cody.
Sure. What book made you want to be a writer? Technically, none. So in high school, because my handwriting is absolutely atrocious, I had what was known as an Alpha Smart 3000, which was quite literally just a little typing device. It was like a digital typer. And because my brain just doesn't shut off at all, I would just have just stories. I would have story ideas for days. All of them are lost, and I'm kind of sad, but it's fine. They were just like little tidbits here and there. I did remember like 2 or 3 of them, and I have them now shoved in a Milo note somewhere. Lost now to my organization. So
lost to the organization hurricane.
Yeah, I just never like thought of myself as a writer, but now as I read books in like 2017, I was like, I also have stories, but like I was currently in the YA of the MM genre, so it was like, man, I like had a story idea for like a YA that was like more adult, and then I was like, then I found an adult genre, and I was like, oh, this is where I need to be. Never mind.
I have found my people.
And then my current whip was inspired by Wolf Song by TJ Klune, which I currently have, and was one of the books I bought because the covers changed. So, TLDR, always been a writer, but many books have brought me to where I'm currently at.
So actually, I don't really have a book that made me want to be a writer per se. I've always wanted to be a storyteller ever since I was a kid. I used to like make up stories like since I was 2 or 3. Used to just make up long stories and tell people stories. I went through lots of different storytelling mediums. I know far too much about like every storytelling medium. And I settled upon writing because that seemed to be the one with the best fit for me. But I still may one day branch out and do other storytelling mediums as well. But I would say some of the most things that influenced me wanting to be a storyteller is fairy tales and the whimsy and grim nature of like fairy tales, myths, and fables, and just how wild they can be and how varied. And there's really nothing that is off limits. There is no limit or standard to what you can do, and you can use them to tell any tale you want to tell no matter what. And I really enjoy that. That's like Chris and I have been watching a lot of Miyazaki films lately, and I'm like, I paid attention to which ones are my favorites, and my favorite Miyazaki films are like Princess Mononoke and Spirited Away, which are ones that he actually storyboarded more. He wasn't just like retelling anything or adapting, and he has such fairy tale whimsy and everything in his. And The Legend of Zelda is my favorite video game series. I made a video on my love of Zelda and its influence.
I wouldn't know that you like Zelda. I wouldn't have guessed.
No,
not a single clue.
Idea.
Nor the heart container I can see peeking out from under your shirt.
Yes.
The entire stream. No idea.
No.
So many tattoos. Nor this, just waiting for me to return.
I was gonna say, should we talk about the Switch?
I may have done a great bad thing because my internet child CB now has a Switch and Breath of the Wild. She barely speaks to me at the moment unless she's telling me where she's at in Breath of the Wild. That's great.
That's funny.
Opening. Come back. Where'd you go? There you go.
It's running away.
Yes, things are opening randomly. I guess I've always liked stories, but I was told that I couldn't write because I had dyslexia and I was lazy and useless by
I
teachers.
do have
Don't do that, teachers.
dyslexia.
I also think
Right?
I have it.
There- the phrase you're not trying is literally banned in my house because of that. I'm like, nobody is allowed to say that in my house. You can say whatever else like explicit is. I don't care. You can curse however much you want. Just don't you dare tell somebody they're not trying.
Yeah. So I've loved stories. I have fond memories of like listening to audiobooks and Terry Pratchett, and I was like, yes, that world. But
That's the one for me.
that's the one. I want to go over there. But I don't. Maybe I've worded the question wrong. But I love. It's like Jay Kristoff, just Jay. Yeah. Sorry. So Jay Kristoff, Sarah J. Mass. Yes, I can speak. But then it's also what. Okay, so it might be what did you want to be an author? Because Stephanie made a comment. This is it. This one. The story messed up. So close to copies. Yes, that. Where I'm like, if 50 Shades of Grey can do that well and get published, and it is not super well written, I'm not saying it's a bad book. I don't believe in guilty pleasure books. I think if that's your bliss, you go follow it.
To
But
be
if
fair,
that can get-
if we're changing it like that, then In the Forest of Night by Amelia Atwater Rhodes, she got published when she was 12 or 13, and I read that book when I was 12 or 13, and I was like, haha, I can do this. But like I stuck with it because of everything else.
Yes. So maybe that's what but like, you know how you go, oh, I could do this. Like I want to write my own story. So like what inspires you to be a writer, but also what book or author gave you the courage to pursue it in being an author? As much as I'm not a 50 Shades of Grey person, but I'm like, if that can get published, I have a chance.
Oh,
I'm in with a shot.
100% In the Forest of the Night by Amelia Atwater Rhodes. I was like, oh, you don't got to go to college for this? Oh, yeah.
I know.
Sign me up.
Okay, I know. Okay, then I can. Two
I can be
folds for
published
this.
by 13. I write this well.
Technically, the story progression. Basically, something like Summer was like, oh man, I can write gay books. Okay, cool. Love Me Whole by Nikki James was like, oh, I can write like adult books with like adult themes. Okay, I'm into this. And then Wolf Song by TJ Klune was like, I can write werewolf books. That's not ABO. That's successful and people like. And then.
So we've got to squeeze one more 25-minute sprint in to keep the admin deities pleased.
Oh, it's already 12:49. Dang. Okay.
Yeah, no, we're doing well. I was like, oh, we've got to finish by 1. I went, no, 1:30 you have to finish by. And then I have a half-hour break, and then I'm on Emily's productivity stream. But I don't have to worry about this bit of it. So that's
Yeah.
where I'm going to get all my writing done.
I'm monitoring that one, so I'll be in chat.
I may be there. I may be here. I may be somewhere else. Who knows?
Then I'll be in the next. Let me get my card.
The next 3 or 4 streams in a row.
Pretty much. But there we go. We have more people to choose from. I'm going with Mr. Deathman down here.
Dang it! I want to
Number
go
one.
with Death Man.
Yes,
I'm a stick with Steady Boy.
After I monitor Emily's stream, I host Productivity 8, and then I will be co-hosting 9, 10, and 11. And then there's a Productivity 12, and then I will be at the closing ceremony and after party.
I will also be at the closing ceremony and after party. And I'm also on Productivity 11.
And everyone will make fun of me again, but it's fine.
We do it out of love and affection. Well, I do, at least.
Everybody's like, oh, look, Sam's everywhere. 12 hours in a row. Yes.
Again. Can't get rid of her.
Nope.
But we don't want to because you're amazing and wonderful.
Thank you. I did have one person who, like, when they saw my schedule, they were like, Sam, you need to know your limits. And I'm like, boo-boo, I'm an outgoing extrovert. I understand my limits. I'm fine.
I always say this: give Sam at least one other person. She'll go for 36 hours.
So you could just run this whole event yourself.
I could.
She could.
Don't.
But
She
Not
does
for
need
your
to
own
sleep.
health and safety, but don't get into this sprint. If you haven't already, please consider checking out my lovely co-hosts' links. They're down below. I will even move this one so you can see our lovely Cody.
Hello. I know every time I get blocked, it's so
I
funny.
want death.
Ah, there you go.
Ah,
Hang on.
That's fine. I'm by death.
Heather already got death.
Hey, buddy. You make
I
me
think-
feel like I've been warmed over in a microwave. Win this race for me.
There you
I
go.
figure you want Vampire Boy.
Why?
Heather got
So
death.
I'll take Vampire Boy. But anyway, we will do that.
Death, then. It's fine. I'll stick with Skelly Boy.
You stick with Skelly Boy. Ready? Go get some productivity, people. Our little vampire friend won.
Boo.
Such a sore loser.
I'm not a sore loser, just hate losing.
So, how did everyone go that time? We did have some winners. We had Amber win, and we had Stephanie win.
He's truly same. Same.
So, how did everyone go?
I have
5-10 words
Nice.
into the outline. Better than I'm like, man, I'm going so slow. I had to take so much time to figure shit out.
That makes writing it would be easier, right? In logic.
Probably. I hope. Like previously, I did the outline because I was trying to do the whole series because, like I said, I was like trying to update it from like Teen Sam to Adult Sam to like make it make sense and work. But I think I was focusing too much on plot, and like I'm a character-driven writer, so now that I've limited it to only the character perspective, like I know all the background stuff that's going to happen, but in this outline, it's only character perspective. So it's like flowing better, and I'm liking some of the scenes more as I change them.
I have been making social media accounts and emails for all my drawing stuff I want to do. So much so, Instagram instantly blocked it. They're like, there's some suspicious activity here, so we're blocking your account for 30 days. I'm like, bruh, I literally just made this. And it's because, I think it's because my IP address, there's a lot of changing of information happening. Like I've been changing emails, usernames, things like that. So Instagram's probably
some shady shit over there.
Yeah, Instagram's just looking at it like, because I need to make a third one for like my personal stuff, because I like to separate everything. That way, I could just be like, all right, cool. You want to look at specific things? Here you go. Will it murder me? Probably later, but that sounds like a future me problem.
Absolutely.
That sounds like a future me problem.
So we have someone who's got 7K for the day. Handwriting. It's a good way to go. We have 313 words. Good job. I have read through my zero draft of my novella and made a few edits.
Nice.
So we're working on that bit. So do you guys have anything you would like to plug? Any other?
I plug so many things. Cody, do you want to go first?
I might as well go first. I have a lot less things to plug right now than Sam does. Yeah. So are we just doing our outros then at this point?
Yeah, if you have anything else you want to plug before you do your outros. But yeah, basically outros.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure because hi everybody. My name is Cody K. I am a gay creator who likes to make gay things because straight people have had it too good for too long. I am currently reworking all of my social medias and kind of going through like a brand crisis, one would call it, mainly me. But it's cool and it's fine. Follow my social media links down below. You'll probably see the link tree will be changing throughout the next 2 days, and that's cool. Give me a follow. We appreciate it. I also made new social medias. They'll be added to the link tree in like 20 minutes. Panics.
Oh no.
It'll be added by your next stream, right? When is your next stream?
My next stream is tomorrow at 2 p.m., so yes. Yeah.
You got to plug your future streams that you'll be at as well.
Oh, yeah. I will also be part of I believe it is the Productivity stream, if I can look it up. Productivity stream 11 at 2 p.m. tomorrow.
My final stop on the Productivity tour.
I have both the beginning and the end.
This was not my first stream today.
I know, but it's part of the tour. It's ruining all my...
I'm pedantic. You know this.
I know you are. I am too. Sometimes.
And hi, were you done?
It is over on Sarah Carhill's channel. I was looking up her name.
And hi, I'm Writing Mom Samantha L. Nassett. On my channel, I talk about writer things, parent things, and writer-parent things. I also host live streams very similar to this on Mondays at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Sometimes we do sprints and chat and have a good time. Other times we talk about whatever I want to talk about, like movies or parts of the writing process or like werewolves, vampires, just whatever I want to. And in July, we will be having our quarterly party to celebrate the end of the second quarter of the year. If you would like to read a sample of my writing, you can go to SamanthaLNassett.com, where I have a spooky flash fiction currently up, And if you sign up to my newsletter to keep up to date with all things Sam, you can also get exclusive early access to the murderous, villainous short story, All That Glitters, which the newsletter should be going out Monday. And everybody else will get to read it in July. But if you want to read it early, got to sign up to the newsletter.
There's a cute shark named Bruce.
Is he cute, though, Cody? Do you know that?
For certainty, no. For speculation, yes.
And as far as oh yes, you can catch me on like so many productivity streams. 8 through 11, I will be there, and then at the after party. And for Dubba stuff, we still have 2 fundraisers ongoing. You can go to Julie Pen Pages and is it Pen and Pages or Pages and Pens? Damn it, Julie
Pages and Pens.
Pages and Pens.
Thank you. Pages and Pens, where the Nano fundraiser is still going, and you can go to the Dubba Instagram, where the IRC fundraiser is still ongoing.
Woo!
Yes, I believe that's all the Dubba stuff. Oh, wait, no, one more thing. For the after party, if you go to the Dubba community tab, there I have 2 posts up, one for Never Have I Ever and one for Would You Rather. You can submit suggestions/answers for the after party. Now I'm done.
You done? Okay. So my name's Heather. I'm a queer author of dark fantasy and supernatural horror. I post videos once a week. I am updating my streaming schedule to be the first and third Wednesday of the month at 7 p.m. my time, which is GMT +8. So I think it might be like 8 p.m. So it might be like 8 a.m. you guys American time. So I do writing and reading related content. I also do have my first book in a young adult supernatural horror coming out next month called Curse Cove.
Woo!
Yep. It's the first book in the Keepers of Devil's Bay series, and there may be some mermaidy, murderous, vicious creatures.
Like murmurs.
So they are. That will be coming up. I am still waiting to hear back from my cover artist because I still don't have my cover, but that's working on it. But yes, so until next time, let's use our voices to promote positive change in the world. Thank you. Bye for now.